Okay, my mic was muted for some reason then. Just saying, for anyone who's watching this back later, we're quite out. There was no one here watching while that happened, but later someone might see it. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, okay. The settings seem to be right. Hello, Madam Butterfly. How are you? Just finishing a round of my Nervous King pattern matching game. Oh, this is going to be fucking annoying. Yeah, that was really close, but I didn't finish. Oh, well. Switching you off for now. Finn. Damn you. Live and shit. That's me. Hell yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, there is some significant gap there. A good 30 seconds gap, Nintendo Lunchbox, or more, between when you type something and I see it. So that's intriguing that it's choosing to do such a long delay. A stream for the hearing impaired. Yeah. Or causing hearing impairment with my streaming. That did nothing. I thought that ice had melted a little bit, but it hadn't. I'm not going to make any cocktail videos tonight. I'm going to do a little testing while I decant some stuff, though. Because guess who completely underestimated how long his microphone cable was? I can take this microphone all the way over there, leaving it plugged into the laptop, and StreamYard records the stream. So I'll have an audio recording. So I am going to, just as a test, record as I decant some stuff a bit later. And then I will do the final comparison of the audio from that microphone and the audio from my little audio recorder, decide which one sounds better, and I'll record a video or two tomorrow night. Nintendo Lunchbox. Second drink. Says Pam Beasley. I half know that reference, but not quite. Just randomly. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that was gross. Was that stuck in dinner? Tomato seed, maybe, because there's tomato sauce in my dinner. Who knows? Right. But you know what? I am going to honor Tequila Day and do a tequila. Well, I'm going to do an Oaxaca Old Fashioned. Oaxaca Old Fashioned. Okay, what does liquor.com say it is? Dun, dun, dun. Tequila, mezcal, agave. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought. But does Difford have a fussier one? Difford doesn't have... No. Difford does not have a fussier one. Chocolate bitters. Oh, wait a sec. Chocolate bitters or... Angostura. I'm going to do 1- chocolate, 1- Angostura. I'm going to mix shit up. She got drunk, slipped on the ice meetings, called it a second drink. Okay. All right. This isn't a video. I'm just doing this for a tequila day. Do this. Reposado? Where's my reposado? Alright, we'll do this one. Reposado tequila, 1.5 ounces. Actually, I should have done the sugar syrup first. Use the other stuff to wash the sugar syrup out of the glass. And some mezcal. Let's get some mezcal. And where's the bitters? Chocolate mole bitters. And aromatic bitters. There's the aromatic bitters. Dash. Do. Just found under pine shelves. Okay. Nintendo Lunchbox feeling the love in the chilies tonight? What show is this we're talking about? Because it sounds vaguely familiar and I can't place it. Wow, this is a weird fucking orange I got. Gonna have to be a bit more careful. Maybe need to get a replacement orange tomorrow. It's been very weird to peel this one. Oh, it's The Office US. Okay. That's why it's only vaguely familiar. I think I've watched an episode or two of that, but not that much. Man, what the fuck? I've never had an orange do this to me before. Wow. Stefan, something different happened. Oh god. I just had a flash of horror with, hey, did anyone watch the Australian version of The Office? Ugh. Honestly, okay, I did watch the pilot episode. It was one of the pilots Prime got me to watch, like months before it was live, and asked me to rate it. And honestly, okay, they made one or two interesting choices. But didn't feel like it justified its existence to me. So Nintendo Lunchbox, you're asking if the US Office is worth watching? Well, it was very popular. Ran for a long time, much longer than the British one. So, Humphrey, you watched the full show 6 times. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, having watched the first... Oh, the Australian one. Yeah. Oof. No, not really. It is... I did watch the first episode. And, there was good people in the cast. And like I said, I liked some of the choices they made, switching things up with genders and whatnot. But it's just like, not really. not getting there. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Anyway, an Oaxacan old-fashioned. Oh, that's good. Ooh, and the smoke from the mezcal. Freaking yum. All right, I feel like I've honored Tequila Day. So confused by this orange, honestly. Coldplay Kiss Cam. Yes, that was the one of the big social media news events of the week. As a lot of, well, for a while everyone was piling on the people who were having the affair. But a lot of people point out those Kiss Cam things are pretty gross, really. Turning people in the crowd into entertainment, which you never really did. And back in yon olden days, because they used to do it all the American sports things, it was just people at the ground saw it or whatever, or it might have got on TV, but there wasn't the weird sociopathic social media. Yes, I'm suggesting we change its name to sociopathic media. Oh, yes. I did actually see that Colbert with an animated Trump and Paramounted. Yes, Nintendo Lunchbox. Why was the Kiss Cam a music event? Coldplay just decided to do it, but lots of those big concerts that have huge screens do shots of the crowd now. Yes, and hopefully most people love it, but the whole thing with it is it's involuntary. And again, I don't think anyone really cared that much when it was just at a stadium and people who were there saw it and blah blah blah. But it's the psychopathic way it gets used on social media. It's oof. It's unsettling the way people behave, the urge to pile on and whatnot. No one cared till the dude got busted cheating on his wife. I mean, I look, and I freely admit I found it pretty fucking funny, quite honestly, and not least because he was having a clandestine affair with someone who he'd promoted in his workplace. It was just like, God damn. It is true, Nintendo Lunchbox. If those people hadn't reacted so weirdly, no one, it almost definitely never would have got anywhere. But, and it was also like, you're having a clandestine fucking affair. Why are you going all smoochy in public places, for fuck's sake? It's, even if it was just, at a restaurant or something, it's like the chances are you're going to be seen by someone. And it's just like, definitely shitty behavior. Although, while we're talking about kiss cams, my favorite one I ever saw, this guy had a sign ready, like it's going around, it was a sports one, and going to people, kiss cam, kiss cam. And it comes up this saying, young man and woman, and they see themselves on the screen. Everyone's going, ah, and he holds up a sign, she's my sister. Which, honestly, good joke. Probably not a joke, probably was his sister, and he probably was going, oh God, it's going to be so weird if they put the kiss cam on. I want a sign uh, so people know why I'm not kissing and it doesn't turn into a big thing. So just a lighthearted, she's my sister. Oh man, okay, that thoroughly recommend agave spirit old fashioned. It's an Oaxacan old fashioned. That is super fucking yummy. Split of tequila and mezcal. That is particularly good. Uh, Over you saying it's awkward. What would have been awkward is if he did a kiss and then held up the "she's my sister," or held up "she's my sister" and then did a kiss. Yeah, Nintendo Lunchbox. I feel like the guys maybe had experience with the kiss cam. What do we need to sign for? Oh, that is actually super good. 9 out of 10. Like I make more of them. That was really just like I've had Oaxacan old fashions before. I knew they were good, but goddamn, that's good. Mm. Ah, Frickin' yum, man. You gonna have a margarita, or are you telling me it's margarita time? I don't hate margaritas. I'm not a huge fan of margaritas. If you were saying it to me, I don't really have all the ingredients for the margarita, which is to say, ice and lime juice. They're out there. I could get them, but man, that old fashioned was fucking good. Actually, you know what? I might do the little experiment with the recording now. Let's see how that goes. I don't really need to clear this up. I just need to get a bottle. Which bottle? This one. This will do. And this to maybe an old Barossa Shiraz to refill the barrel so it doesn't dry out while I think of what I'm going to put in it next. Office. Sorting through laser discs. Okay. So does that mean you've got some more new ones this week? Okay. Time to do some decanting. Got my sieve. I think this one's finer. Although I'm not sure, I'm just guessing. Okay. Let's decant this year's blood orange liqueur. Here we go. Oh, this feels like it's going to be going to more than fill this bottle. That's okay. That is okay if it does. Someone lucky might get some in the mail. Oh man, that seems really thick. I've made my liqueur really rich this year. Oh, that sounds like the what am I doing? I was supposed to be testing this shit. God, I'm an idiot. Seriously. Just forgetting what I'm doing. Okay. Let's move this over here. Okay, so look, really long microphone. I can bring it all the way over here. All right. Now, let's get our widget going so I can edit it. Got my camera. All right. Let's just frame this up. I'll put the little bit of extra light on. That'll do. Okay, let's frame this up. Not going to take too much trouble with this because it's just a test. Wait, where's my audio? Oh, right. Oh, yes, and I've moved the audio recorder to here as well. So, okay. So that ready? Do. Okay, back to this, our little test. All right, so pouring orange liqueur. And I don't care that the YouFoods text is dinging, because this is not for a serious video. This is just for a test video. This is going to take a while. This is so thick and rich. All right. So, how about that weather, huh? Well, it looks like it's a good color this year. I feel like I want it to come out quicker. I feel like I'm making a terrible mistake. Yep, no. You know what? I'm almost certain I was going to make a terrible mess then. I was going to try and pour it through the hole at the top, which would make it come out faster. I just had a very clear vision of making a really bad mess. So I've got to keep up banter. This is a test of my monologuing, because I want to use this as a test for the audio recorders. It's the challenge of the Zoom closer to me or the Blue Yeti right here. And we'll see which produces the best sound. Also, probably for you watching at home, if you're used to sort of how echoey the sound gets when I leave the microphone over there and come here to do a video, it probably sounds much better for you at the moment. Just at a guess. I can't see the comments, so I don't know. I don't know what you all are saying. I'm going to trust. So you're saying good things, good things. Yeah. All right. We have filled. We have filled that. And it's a beautiful color. But I've got to get another bottle now. Put some more in. 500ml bottle I get. Use the Mr. Black bottle with its pagan symbols on it. All right. So it feels like there's still a lot in the barrel. Okay, now this might work better. Do this, let that out. Oh yeah, that's much faster. Although it is spilling a little bit. Wow, I made a fuckload of this orange liqueur. Damn. I made a lot of this orange liqueur. I made more than I thought. You know what? I'm just going to pour some in my glass. Have a little tasty taste. A little sample Rooney. All right. Damn. Okay, well that's good. Geez, did I also make equally too much of the spiced liqueur? Okay. Now I'll take that off because it's not orange liqueur anymore. And I'm going to swap around. This barrel has been sitting there the longest with wine. Okay, just trying to get my shit sorted here and not cause too many problems. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot in that as well. Okay, let's see how we go. Our spiced liqueur. Jesus, come on. Ugh, I'm making a mess here. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes I just make a mess. About 2 weeks in a barrel for this. It's flowing a bit more freely. So I don't know if that's just the tap on the barrel or if this one flows more freely. There we go, here we go. Is that like peeing ASMR? Am I attracting the peeing ASMR crowd now? Sounds like having a jolly good pee. Ooh, and there's a lot of this. Not quite as much as the orange, I don't think, though. Alrighty. Let's do that. Pinch that off, as the saying goes. Put a stopper on that. God, there's some spillage here. I'm going to make the bar really sticky. All right, I'm going to put that label on there. And the rest of it we'll put in, we'll top up this bottle. Okay. Where are we? Let's just pour this in. All right. And God, I should clean this up now. Actually, I should go out and get a cloth. But I am just going to put red wine in these barrels so they don't dry out. Ooh, some nice glug, glug, glug there. Pouring, pouring, pouring. There the old man snoring. Ooh, there's quite a bit of sediment built up in there. How about that? All right. Not going to pour that sediment into my barrel. All right. Put the bung in the bung hole. And this one, open this bottle. Musty old bottle of wine that would probably taste like shit. Do you know what? I am going to filter this because this sort of shit often has sediment in it too. So just pouring that in. It doesn't really seem like there was much sediment. Oh, I think there might have been a bit. Okay. Anyway, bung in the bung hole. Okay. Let's fucking go. It goes in there. Okay, so let's turn this off. And this off. Put this over here. Turn that off. Bring this mic back over here. All right. And I'm going to taste this as well. A spiced liqueur. Okay. You know what? I am going to dash out and get a cloth just to do a bit of a cleanup because I did make a mess. Okie dokie, I got a cleaning cloth. I'm just going to do at least a bit of cleaning up. That's pretty good. Anyway, okay, so that mostly cleaned that up. Now I'm going to sit down. Nintendo Lunchbox. Do I think Ozzy took his own life? No. The amount of alcohol and drug abuse he did in his life, it's a miracle he didn't die 20 years ago. Sorry, I couldn't see the comments. G'day, cocktail lovers. I'm scripting one to do tomorrow night, actually. Oh, nice. Nintendo Lunchbox got a margarita in hand. So I'm looking at the things. Laser discs. Bread and milk of laser discs. At 300 titles. Only adding 30 a week to the shop. Okay, so you're working on it. All right, if you do it all at once. People won't come back. Ah, you're smart. Yeah, I know what you mean about a week after the final show. Like, okay, for instance, David Bowie definitely did. He released his final album, waited a week for the reviews to come out, and they were favorable. And then he departed this mortal coil. Oh, man. Oh, that orange liqueur is good. Also, look at the color. Where is it? Look at the color. All natural color. Just from the orange peel. You think about taking something. Look, maybe. Gotta be honest, I don't give a shit about Ozzy Osbourne. So I didn't spend too much time thinking about it. Oh, man. That's a fucking good orange liqueur. Like genuine orange taste. Yes, Crystal Head vodka bottle. I literally bought the Crystal Head vodka just for the bottle. It was on special. And the special price put it about, because Crystal Head's overpriced. It's good. It's a good, clean vodka. It's overpriced though. But when it was on special, it was about $10 more expensive than comparable vodka. So I was like, yeah, I'll pay $10 for the bottle because I really want the bottle as a decanter. Now I've got two of them actually. Although the bloody stopper broke on one of them, I got to get some super glue tomorrow. Ooh. So I said, I don't see Safa here. He hasn't been commenting, has he? Okay. So again, who knows? If this is good, someone lucky might get some in the mail. Oh, there we go. Glug, 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 glug. 2 weeks in the barrel. Should have given it a bit of character. I have so many skull bottles. They start with the smallest is actually, you get those little sample bottles, 50ml. I've got a couple of 50ml crystal head skulls. And then I have some little decanters and then some slightly bigger decanters. And then the crystal head decanter, and then one that's like meant for punch or something is actually quite large. Probably, I don't know, about 1.5 liters, 2 liters. I love that Nintendo Lunchbox. Someone stole a whole truck of Crystal Head vodka and Dan Aykroyd used it for advertisement fodder. And yeah, so popular people steal it. But yes, in terms of vodka, which, in my opinion, with cocktails, vodka's bullshit. But it's a really nice, clean tasting vodka. Like some vodkas taste like paint stripper or nail polish remover. But a nice, clean taste is good. Raise, what's up, man? That is also good. Tastes really cinnamony. Like in a good way. You don't think Sharon's a piece of shit? Sorry, fucking Zionist fucking shithead. Pat, I am fine. Thank you for asking. So glad to hear you. You said earlier you were good. Just glad to hear that. Like to know you're doing well. I've been binge watching season 2 of Star Trek Brave New Worlds because we started to watch season 3 when they did previously on Star Trek Brave New Worlds, Strange New Worlds. Mrs. Angry's going, I don't remember any of this. What the fuck? What's happening? I said, if you like, we'll go back and rewatch season 2. So we did, and we finished that. So this weekend we'll watch the new episodes for season 3. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is super good. Oh, I also have to remember Home for the Elderly. Next time I send you stuff, I've got to send you a couple barrel staves. You can do an experiment, like drop it into a bottle of whiskey and see how much it changes it. Because it's a good shape. You should be able to drop it down the neck of a bottle of whiskey. Wait a sec. I will actually just test that theory. Would that work? Maybe you need a particular decanter. No, it doesn't go down this one. So you'd need a particular, but I'll send them to you anyway. You can experiment with them. I don't know. Well, we could argue either way with the whole Aussie thing. We'll never know. So my personal take is I don't think, fuck, that's good. God damn. Yeah, so yeah, Home for the Elderly. The idea with the barrel staves is you put them in a bottle of whiskey and it simulates the aging in a barrel. So It's an experiment thing. But you can see there's a decent char on that. They've done a good job with it. And then, yeah, I mean, those barrels, like I said, we're putting new make spirit or cheap whiskey in them for 4 months. Really, really improves it. But fuck me, these two liqueurs I've made, the spiced brown liqueur and the orange liqueur, blood orange liqueur, fucking good. Not very blood orange colored, very orange, because the peel wasn't red. I like it when blood oranges, the actual peel's red, but the juice was really red. So I peeled the oranges, covered them in sugar. Sugar draws the oils out of the peel, makes a very orangey syrup. And then I drain that out. Then I put the peels in the rectified Polish spirit, 95% alcohol, which just really rips the orange flavor out of the peels. And then I mixed the syrup, the rectified spirit, some blood orange juice, and vodka, and put it in the barrel for 2 weeks. And it's fucking yum. It's very good. I was thinking, I just put cheap red wine in those barrels to keep them wet. I've got to think of what's the next thing I want to put in the barrel, actually. I've seen some interesting like eau de vie recently. You know what? I feel like going Nick's Wine Merchants, who keep tempting me with shit. If we go Nick's Wine Merchants, do they sell eau de vie? They do sell some eau de vies. Let's see what they have with eau de vies. 387 products. That is a lot. Okay. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So, what are we doing here? Do this shit. So, Nick's Wine Merchants. Poir William. So that's pear eau de vie. 350 mils for $50. Kirsch eau de vie. So eau de vie is basically unaged fruit spirit. So it's like an unaged brandy. Wait a sec. I'm going to go cheapest. What are the cheapest eau de vies they sell? A bottled pisco sour. Wow. Bates Kirsch fruit brandy. Okay, $45. Oh, see, these are all brandies. They're not eau de vie. Fuck's sake. Framboise eau de vie. So it's like, seems like the cheapest eau de vie, but wow, that's expensive because, okay, that's only half size bottles. So that's $100 for 700 mils. Chateau Tanunda brandy. I remember that's Australian, isn't it? I remember Chateau Tanunda wine being advertised in show. What's that one? Negro Aquavit Grappa. 700 mils for 56. I mean, maybe I could age some grappa. Ice plum brandy, cherry brandy. Yeah. They're calling them brandies, not eau de vie. I'm literally looking for unaged spirits. But if they're calling them brandy, they've been aged. Wait, okay. Just going to see. Does anything show up if I search for new make? It does. What do they have that's new make spirit? No, that's Pinot Noir. Fuck it. Okay, cheapest again. Okay. Is it some fucking classification of wine, for fuck's sake? Brewers, distillers yeast, new make, 500 mils, down from 100 to 85. That's still expensive, though. No, they don't have any. But also, what is this new make? How strong is it? From $100 down to 85, 60%. That's not bad because that's the equivalent of. Oh, it's new make from Scotland. Damn. So it's unaged Scotch, basically. Huh. It's only 500 mils. So it really only adds up to a 750 ml bottle. No, that's not cheap. I don't want to get that. I'm only going to get something if it turns out to be cheap. Oh, that's right. You're going back to work, Rays, after having time off. Oh, nice. Pat, movie review, Jurassic World Rebirth, 10 out of 10. Okay. Home for the elderly. I believe the vast majority of the world agrees with your review. But I do love Pat's enthusiasm with the 10 out of 10 reviews. Okay, tell you what I'm looking forward to. Some of the new Alien stuff that's coming out. And then there's a new Predator coming out. I did like Prime has an animated Predator movie, Killer of Killers. It's pretty good. I like the animation style and it was a good story. There's a series coming, Alien Earth, where, yes, alien xenomorphs end up on Earth. I'm quite looking forward to that. And yeah, there's a new Predator movie coming out. I think it's called First Hunt. Kind of keen for that too. Ray's just generally not a Jurassic Park. Yeah, I'm not either. Nintendo Lunchbox. Freddie Wong released his new movie. We're all gonna die. Oh, geez, I haven't seen any of Freddie Wong's work for years. I used to watch him because he's one of the original YouTubers. Oh, the new Wolf Creek. Are they doing a series or a movie for Wolf Creek? Because big fan of the original. The sequel was not bad. I feel like, did they already do a streaming series for Stan for Wolf Creek? I have a vague memory of that, but I don't have Stan, so I never watched it. New Wolf Creek movie. All right. Is John Jarrett in it, or is it a reinvention? Have to see. My God. Okay, these liqueurs I made are so fucking good. Oh, I should make a margarita with my orange liqueur. Oh yeah. Nintendo Lunchbox. I agree. Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary, great book. The trailers for the movie, which I don't think is coming out for months, but got me hooked with the trailer. Looking forward to it. Ah, Rottweiler dude, thank you. There are 2 seasons of Wolf Creek on Stan. Yeah, don't have Stan, so I've never watched it, so I don't know. An aged Vieux Carré. I absolutely could have the other. What I'm thinking of is an aged chocolate Sazerac because that was my favorite cocktail last year. So I'm thinking a big fucking batch. An aged Sazerac. Chocolate Sazerac. I could do that for the channel, actually. Yeah, high five. Okay. We'll see. I don't know if I'm streaming on Saturday night. I may or may not. But I've already said tomorrow night I'm going to finish scripting my revisit the. Oh, I don't know if I've actually even explained this idea. This happened like someone commented on quite an old cocktail video, and I was like, shit, that's right. I thought this cocktail was one of the best ever when I found it, and I haven't made it in years. And it reminded me of another one, and I looked them up. One I made in 2021, so like 4 fucking years ago, and the other one was for 2022. And both of them, I was like, these are the best ever. And I haven't made them for years because it makes sense. So I thought, you know what? I need to revisit these ones from 3-4 years ago and see if I still like them. So I've been scripting that because I want to script videos from now on. And I already feel very good about scripting it as well, actually. So I'm going to shoot that tomorrow night. If I'm streaming on Saturday, I might do phase 1 of aged chocolate Sazerac. Oh, yes, I saw you saying that if I don't stream on Saturday, you're going to do the Ozzy Osbourne, stream the final Ozzy Osbourne one. Oh, no. Madam Butterfly, got to peel yourself out of bed. You got to go to work. Ray's, you met John Jarrett years back before he called that false allegation. I mean, okay, what did he get? Because he owned a rental property and he had some tenants that he was trying to get out and they were being shits and there was a big fight and he kept making Wolf Creek jokes at them. Like he was basically suggesting just fucking get out of my house because he wanted to move back into it or something. He was just going, just get out of my fucking house or I'll go Wolf Creek on you. Which, okay, genuinely funny as far as I'm concerned. So I'm also thinking, didn't he do play school at one time? I mean, 1 million people have done play school, but I kind of think John Jarrett was a play school host for a while, like a long time ago, like 20, 30 years ago. Could be wrong, but I have this vague fucking memory of it. Damn. Should I continue my Tequila Day tribute and make a margarita? I mean, I think I should, quite honestly, with my new orange liqueur. Da, 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 da. So. Oh my God, my typing's so bad. The margarita. Straight up margarita. Tequila, orange liqueur, lime juice. You know, I might go the whole way. I've got agave syrup out in the kitchen. I might go get my lime juice, some ice, and agave. So he wasn't on play school. He gets pissed off at people asking him if he was on play school. Okay. I'm not on fucking play school shirts. Nice. But he was in McLeod. So he was in so much. John Jarrett, like a 4-decade career. What time is it? Okay, just on 9. You know what? Fuck it. I've got next to nothing on at work tomorrow. Who cares if I get fucking pissed tonight? Okay, where's my cocktail shaker? I am going to go and get some ice. Ice, baby. Alrighty. Alright. Give me a minute. I'll be back. Alrighty. Got the components that I need to make a margarita for Tequila Day. Okay. Let's quickly do this. Okay. Oh, it's not enough light to fucking read this. I just need. One and a half. Fuck's sake, these glasses are fucked, man. Okay. Let's do this shit. Agave spirit. Sorry, agave nectar. It's the sweetener. And some of my fresh orange liqueur. Some lime juice. And this time we're going Blanco tequila. Let's get fucked up. My high proof Tapatio tequila, 55% instead of 40%. Bam. We're out of control, man. No one can stop us. Okay, where's my coupe? Glass for my margarita. Let's shake the margarita. Bam. Bam, motherfucker. Bam. Badass motherfucker. All right. Margarita for Tequila Day with my special blood orange liqueur in it. Not as good as the old fashioned. Oh, did you send me something? Because I did get, like yesterday, I got a notice that something arrived, and it beat me because God, I've got a shit ton of tape. But actually, what's this? This might be something. This is like a magazine or something. I don't know what this is. Let me see. Let me see. It is. I thought this was a Toby one. This is how to sign over my life to do direct debits to the Catholics. Oh shit! He photocopied a whole comic for me. I'm not going to read it on the stream, but Toby's printed out a whole comic for me called Sons of Jacob. Oh, I'm going to read that. I am going to read that. Okay, well, I don't get a second notification. They just tell me there's something. But I'm not going to go there before, like, I'm back in the city on Monday, Tuesday for work. So I will be checking on Monday. I'm not sure my orange liqueur is best for a margarita. I feel like it's fighting with the tequila. I've got a bunch of other orange liqueurs. Got to think, because on its own, that orange liqueur is super fucking yummy. Okay, so you bought these for the cocktail vid, not the stream phone. Okay, well, you're due a package, and seeing I've got these fucking kick-ass liqueurs, I guess I'll send you some of those. Also, with a bit of help from Mrs. Angry, I've got my finances in order now. Now, there is a mild to strong temptation to buy booze, and it's not like I need it. So there's another sort of more moral motivation in my head here. Don't buy booze. But we'll see. I might go. The Gospel Distillery is having an open day on Saturday. Oh, no. Home for the Elderly. It's just generally the stuff you send me, I think, is worth the liqueurs. And also, like I said, I've got a book I'm going to send you, and I'll send you a couple barrel staves as well. Yeah. No, it's fun, but I love swapping stuff back and forth, and I honestly feel like I'm behind in terms of sending stuff. So I was going to send them to you just because I got them. But yes, because it's fun, kind of like, send you stuff that you can't get. So yeah, I think doing a barrel-aged chocolate Sazerac fits in with my idea for revamping the channel into cocktail hacks. It's just like, hey, it's mostly going to be clarified cocktails, but it's all my other little tricks because they have a million permutations. And one of them is barrel age that shit. I have a little bit of time to consider if I'm just going to change my channel name. I kind of think so. You know what else? Okay, here's the other thing I was thinking of doing. Actually putting my cocktail videos on the Angry Aussie channel as well, because you just never know who I'm going to reach with that. And so I was thinking of also, I don't know if you do know, YouTube encourages you to do a channel trailer if you have a YouTube channel. But basically, when someone goes to your channel page, they'll see this trailer play. And I do have one for Angry Aussie that I recorded about 10 years ago. So it A, obviously doesn't look like I look now. B, is not relevant to anything I'm doing now. So I was thinking of doing a new trailer for the Angry Aussie channel and say, I used to do the angry stuff. Now I do cocktail stuff. So just to see if anyone's into it, I'm going to start posting cocktail videos here. And also, I just do live streams where it's just, and these were a byproduct of COVID and how stressful COVID was. I felt like people just needed an escape and somewhere to chill and hang out. So it's just these low-key, chill hangouts where, it's just a few people, just friendly hangout. So if you want escape from the world and just have a bit of a chill, join the live streams. And feel a silly inspiration from blow some of the shop's cash on you. You're nice, mate. Well, that's why I love sharing. Yeah, I've got too much booze. I'm not going to drink it all. I'll share some with you. And Ray, someone ripped a flare in the shopping center. Jesus Christ. That'll freak people out. A flare in a closed area. What do we have in Melbourne? People driving cars through shopping malls. That was in Northie, which, is the sort of place where you expect fucked up things to happen, quite honestly. I'm still fascinated by this orange that was so fucked up. You never know what an orange is going to fucking do to you, quite honestly. Mm. Ugh, okay. After the early tastes of the Oaxaca Old Fashioned and my liqueurs being so yummy, this mug is a bit of a disappointment. It just hasn't worked. Yeah. It's like only about a 6 out of 10. Not good. Ray's, you rode a postie bike through High Point years ago. It's really fun juiced. Then again, High Point is no stranger to shenanigans. Was that unbelievably? Life is like peeling an orange. You never know what you're gonna get. And this is fucking weird. This has never happened to me before. But say lovey. It is what it is. I'm just kind of fascinated by these staves. I keep playing with them because the way they fit together. So I have in total bought 5 of these barrels from White Possum. This one, I actually aged eggnog in it, and I just wasn't game to keep using it after that. I was worried that the egg and milk stuff might have impregnated and would cause botulism. And so I left it. And what happened is it dried out, the wood contracted, and I could actually take the hoops off that were holding it together. It's still amazing how it holds together, but then I pulled it apart. And so I'm still fascinated with the whole thing of the barrels, but these staves are really nicely charred. So I think things could be done with them. What else is it? Oh my god, okay. Weird weird little pictures from a YouTube meetup where we had a photo booth. I don't know, that was 10 or 15 years ago. Black and white me. And look, there's color me pulling faces. I like this one because this one's got some other people doing thumbs up on the side. So it's just weird stuff I've hung on to and like 10, 15-year-old pictures of me. Oh, you know what? Even though God, I probably won't put it on the screen. Even though Safa's not here for whatever reason, so I hope he's having fun wherever he is. I think I need to do my YouFoods order before I think. Oh, actually, you know what? I won't because I'm going to get a delivery tomorrow, and that'll remind me to do the next week's one. And, I'll save it. Maybe Safa comes on because he just likes it when I do the thing. What's the time? Whereas YouTube missed a golden opportunity to run a yearly traveling Comic-Con style event. Oh, well, in the US, VidCon is really big. And YouTube did for several years run events called YouTube Live. They did it once in Australia. It was pretty successful. VidCon failed completely in Australia. They did it twice, failed completely. I think VidCon is still a big deal in the US. But I don't think YouTube's done YouTube Live for a few years. And I think those events were bigger in Asia and India. Although I did go to YouTube Live in Australia. It was pretty fucking big. But yeah, YouTube, has always had this sort of self-conscious thing. Like, I went to a big event in San Francisco, like, I don't know, 15 years ago. And they were just, it should have just been YouTube people, but they're obsessed with getting some big name stars to perform there. And it's just like, how do you not get that YouTube people like YouTube people? But I think any sort of sense of community is fucking dead in YouTube these days. Yes, no Toby, no sexy comments. No questions about the food I ate. Community side of YouTube fucked off once messaging went, Google took over. Well, look, and speaking as someone who was, you could call a community organizer in YouTube, it slowly died. Like 15 years ago, pretty strong. 10 years ago, it was fading. And then people would keep saying, oh, can you organize another meetup in Melbourne? And I'd do it, and I'd give up my fucking Saturday, and so few people would come. And I was just like, fuck you people. I'm not giving up my time. So it's this weird thing. Like, there are individuals who are super popular. And if they said they were going to show up at a particular place, a huge crowd would show up, but they don't do it. And fair enough. They want their privacy and whatnot. But the low level community stuff started dying like 15 years ago. And by 10 years ago, it was very weakened. And yeah, it was somewhere around 10 years ago that I started to realize, this shit's not worth my time. Because I certainly never got anything significant in the way of return for the amount of fucking effort I put into it. And I mean, God, the times I was actively sabotaged by YouTube corporate fucking pissed me off. So, yeah, there was a real sense of community. Yeah, maybe 15 years ago might have been the peak. But yeah, it certainly, so far as I know, just doesn't fucking exist now. And I certainly did enjoy it for quite a few years. But, it ended up just being diminishing returns. And it's like, it's fine. It passed. Maybe it was just a thing. It had its time. There was like a 5-year period where the concept of a YouTube community was a really strong thing. And then it just faded. I feel that the beginning of the end was when Fred hit 1 million subs. What was funny is every time someone became like a really huge number one subscribed channel, there was a vibe. They'll never be beaten. And they just were. Now, Mr. Beast seems unassailable. But if past patterns are any indication, someone will appear and surpass him. But also, there hasn't really been anyone like Mr. Beast before. Just this weird juggernaut. Because I really feel like all the other big channels, the various people who were the number one channel for everyone, and this includes Fred. Like, I'm going to say good things about Fred. That was creative. That was creative output. It wasn't driven by the algorithm. Whereas Mr. Beast just has this hyper fixated generate views at all costs thing. And it's like, okay. And he genuinely doesn't understand people doing things for self-expression or for artistic or creative reasons, because none of these things are what drives him. And he goes, so I do this and I get more views than anyone. So it doesn't make sense to me that people have a drive that is different to my drive to get the most views possible. Ray, you reckon Mr. Beast make the move to TV more? Yeah, well, apparently he's doing a second season on Prime of Beast Games. And he's got all those different businesses that are succeeding to different degrees. It's just like anyone who thinks no one will ever beat Mr. Beast, I would just remind them that people thought no one will ever beat Smosh, no one will ever beat Fred, no one will ever beat Ray William Johnson. And there were a couple others before Mr. Beast. And maybe things have changed. Maybe no one will ever pass Mr. Beast. Who knows? So he recently released one with a guy losing weight and is dying. Amazing put together storytelling, another level. PewDiePie, that was the one I was trying to remember. Nintendo Lunchbox, you tried the Mr. Beast burger. Yeah, no, it was Ghost Kitchen fast food, yeah. And he was trying to have physical outlets. That the Mr. Beast burger thing, because he got into a really serious legal dispute with the Ghost Kitchen people. So that kind of seems to die. But his Feastables and whatnot, they seem to be going well. I don't. God, now I'm compelled, because I do remember the idea of what's zero for you, and people who knew Mr. Beast said he feels like zero for him is 100 million views. Like 100 million is the baseline for him. If it doesn't hit 100 million, it's a failure. So looking at these last ones, survive 100 days trapped in a jet, keep it. 102 million. Car versus cheetah, 123 million. Lose 100 pounds, win $250,000, 175 million views. Romantic dates, 112 million. Beat Nina, 150, 102. So yeah, it is. Oh wow, there's one that didn't do it. Watch this video to feed one person in need. Only got 67 million views. That's a failure for him. 5 deadliest places on Earth, 142 million. Yeah, 211. I spent 100 hours inside the pyramids. 211 million views. So Jesus Christ, he's still fucking killing it. Like, he regards 100 million views as zero views. 416 million subscribers. Fuck me. Like, we were literally talking about, it was a huge deal when Fred hit 1 million subscribers. He was the first person to do it. Mr. Beast is 416 million subscribers. Fuck me. Honestly. God damn it. What? Yeah, I know. Raise the world just said, fuck those people. Feed someone, fuck them. That's really interesting to me. A do good video on his main channel, because he has another channel for the fundraising stuff, and he did a fundraising one on his main channel, and by his metrics, that video was a really serious failure. And just in terms of looking at people, I find that really interesting. Again, I'm not trying to sound cool or detached or whatever, but I haven't watched a Mr. Beast video for a little while. So yeah. Oh, Home for the Elderly. No. There is a lot of people who can't stand Mr. Beast. Actually, the ones I like most of his are, $1 versus $1 million. And I haven't watched one of those for a while. And I did notice he had one dates, $1 date versus $500,000 date. Now that I know that one's there, I'm probably going to watch it because I do like those ones. Nintendo Lunchbox, you watch William Osmond, YouTube engineer, helped Mr. Beast Squid Games. Okay. Yeah. It. What I'll always come back to is, for those who don't know, Mrs. Angry is a psychologist, works with the health system. I did watch the first episode of Beast Games on Prime because I just wanted to see what it was like. And Mrs. Angry saw about half of it, and she just had a very simple evaluation of it. This is unethical. And I think that's the simplest answer about those things where Mr. Beast has all those people competing for things. It's unethical. He's doing shit that will fuck people up emotionally and psychologically. It is literally just unethical what he does. But late stage capitalism, everything's fucked. I love that he did the Beast Games because, inspired by Squid Game, which is a satire and condemnation of how evil and fucked up and depraved capitalism has gotten. And Mr. Beast goes, "That's cool. I want to do that." I mean, he might as well do the Hunger Games, or what was the Japanese one? Oh, I've got this on DVD. It kind of predates them all. School kids killing each other. God damn it. What is it called? I know Home for the Elderly will get this and tell me. I'm blaming it on the number of drinks I've had to celebrate Tequila Day. Battle Royale. Thank you, Home for the Elderly. I knew you'd come through. Battle Royale, I feel like, was one of the original ones, and that was a satire and condemnation of Japanese culture and how it fucks over young people. But yeah, it's like Mr. Beast sees Squid Game, which is a satire of the depravity and corruption of late stage capitalism, and just says, "Yeah, I'll do that." Oh yeah, also I watched the most, which is not necessarily going to be the last season of Squid Game, because they kind of gave a hint that they're interested in doing a season of Squid Game that's set in the US. But yeah, I think the most recent seasons of Squid Game were very good. Ray's, you've seen a shark vagina. Thanks, Ray. Reddit, yep. But at least Nintendo Lunchbox, at least American Gladiators was, athletic. Oh, Race, they are filming the US one? Okay. I didn't look into it, but there was a thing at the end of the current season of Squid Game that very much seemed to be like, oh, they want to do a season set in the US. Kate Blanchett was in it. Jay? I'm a big Kate Blanchett fan. All right. So what? That's probably going to take a year or so to come out, the American version of Squid Game. Because honestly, I think an American Squid Games would be so much more fucked than a Korean one. Oh god, and I hope they do some Mr. Beast shit as well. That would just be funny if they somehow had a Mr. Beast like character in the US Squid Games. That would be very funny to me. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll be on board just because it's got Kate Blanchett in it. But good stuff. I still think it's interesting, funny, whatever. That Netflix's biggest ever show is a Korean language show. Who would have fucking predicted that? Out of all the stuff that Netflix is paid for, so it's a genuine Netflix thing because they've created it, or they've just bought it after it's done. Who would have thought their biggest ever show globally would be Korean language rather than English language? Um, I genuinely find that fascinating, and it's just because I think Squid Game just touched a nerve with people. Like, yeah, oh god, yeah, the rich would fuck us. You're thinking they'll censor the US version? Who knows? Because it's Netflix generated. Who knows? I try not to preempt things, and in fact, I get super annoyed with people who hear just the barest details of something and start passing judgment. Like there were articles in the last week or two that there's going to be another Judge Dredd movie, and Taika Waititi is going to address it. And all these people going, "Oh no, I don't like him." It's like, get fucked. You literally have no idea what this movie is going to be like. Taika Waititi is a very good filmmaker. Um, he makes a Judge Rich movie. It might be good. It might be shit. I'm not going to sit here and make pronouncements when I have no fucking evidence whatsoever. I mean, with regards to his Marvel movies, I think his Thor Ragnarok is one of the best Marvel movies. I think it's really fucking good. But then the sequel, Love and Thunder, is very. But just broadly speaking, Taika Waititi is an extremely good filmmaker, and so when you get these dorks on the internet, they get the barest detail of something and they start pronouncing judgment on it. I'm like, fuck you. You have no idea what this going to be. Oh yes, no, Home for the Elderly. I get what you're saying. You're not judging the show. You're judging the power of money. Absolutely. And yes, would they for the American market be willing? God, could you imagine if you made an American version of Squid Game that condemned the American capitalist system as savagely as Squid Game condemns the South Korean capitalist system? Because if you just went, take the handbrake off, no holds barred, we are just going to eviscerate American capitalism, that would be some compelling fucking viewing. But I I absolutely understand what you're saying about um, for the American market being scared of really savagely condemning the lifestyle. I did actually see that, Rays, but yeah, Bruce Willis has had a degenerative brain illness for a number of years now, which is sad because I like Bruce Willis. He's contributed a lot to entertainment. And yes, his number one is always going to be Die Hard. He's done a heap of really good stuff. Uh, like a 3 decade, 4 decade career. He's done so much good stuff. The peak is always going to be Die Hard. But yeah, it's a lesson. It's like, oh yeah, Bruce, he had everything, but none of us can control the fates. We can get illness that just absolutely fucking destroys us. It's kind of like the one that really bugs the shit out of me, anyone who disparages disabled people and says, "Oh, you got it too easy. Stop wasting our money on these fucking people." It's like, well, what's your plan for being disabled? Because we are, all of us, a hair's breadth away from being really seriously disabled, whether through illness or accident. It happens to people every day. Someone who thought it was never going to happen to them shit happens and their world gets turned upside down. And yeah, definitely, mega fit people can die young. People die at the fucking gym. Ray, you've heard Bruce Willis' account. I've actually never really heard particularly negative stuff about Bruce Willis. I also haven't looked into it, so who knows? Yeah. Yeah. Anyone who looks down on people with disabilities is A piece of shit, and B, very stupid. Like very, very, very stupid, because we are all of us right on the cusp of having severe disability. There are a million things that could hit us without warning. It's ridiculous. You heard Bruce Willis was nice to extras. I definitely not ever heard anything bad about him, quite honestly. But yeah. Raise your for helping the disabled. Being sad isn't a disability. Well, again, okay, mental health is a whole thing. Oh god, okay, and because I watch a million trailers for movies and TV shows on YouTube, so I always get trailers fed to me. I'm going to see if I can find this one that I watched today. Because it's got Julia Roberts in it. All right, let me see. I'm just going to search on YouTube what this movie's called. Julia Roberts movie. No, not okay. Yes, there's one coming from Amazon. It's called After the Hunt, and I watched the trailer for it today, and it's got the young black woman who's in The Bear, and so it's multi-generational. It's Gen X, Julia Roberts representing Gen X, the young woman from The Bear representing Zoomers, and the guy who's one of the Spider-Mans is the millennial, and it's all about abuse and whatnot. And Lisa, hello. We're talking about everything and anything as usual. Ray saying, look up stories. Kevin Smith, Tracy Moore. Oh, Tracy Morgan's a fucking worrying person. Hello, Justin, by the way. Bruce in a speedboat. Yeah, Bruce Willis was kind of cool with Aston Kutcher and Demi Moore, honestly. Oh, yeah, Justin, you were going to a Friendly Geordie show. Did you enjoy it? What was it like? I have not seen a live show in literal years. Like, Mrs. Angry and I sometimes go to comedy festival shows, but we haven't done it for years. Okay, so you really enjoyed it. His live shows are hilarious. Okay, glad you had a good night, man. That's good stuff. Lisa, the stream been going well? We've just been chilling and chatting and whatnot. So are we still talking about Bruce Willis being a dick on a shithouse film like Cop Out? It's just kind of justified. Just I mean, like maybe. I started watching, like, he had one of his live shows where I think he was going about Roman history. I watched a bit of it on YouTube and I wasn't into it, but again, I do like live shows. but I haven't. God, I haven't been to a live show in years. COVID fucked up going to see live shows for me. How have you been, Lisa, by the way? You reckon, Home Fidelity, you reckon Bruce Willis wanted to be in a Kevin Smith film? Which Wes Anderson movie was Bruce Willis in? Because Bruce really had a thing for working with Quentin Tarantino. Nice, you've been pretty good, Lisa. I've been pretty good. I've had a few drinks tonight. I've been testing some stuff with making cocktail videos. So I'm going to do a bit of editing tomorrow to work out what's what. It's all good. Justin, the YouTube versions may well be watered down. I don't know that he's put a lot of his live shows on YouTube. I just saw this one. I think I was talking about Roman Empire, and I was not into it at all. But, you know, for all my disagreements with Friendly Geordies, someone who will actually really risk legal conflict with shithead politicians and organized criminals and war criminals. I mean, I feel like I can't really hang shit on him because he does stuff I would definitely not do. Home Fidelity, what's the Boy Scout? You mean The Last Boy Scout? I don't know. That's a Bruce Willis movie I love, by the way. Lisa, what are we saying? Thought about starting. Look, I thoroughly appreciate you sharing some of your artwork with me. I'm sort of not in the market for new artwork at the moment. But who knows, in 6 months I might be, because I am literally thinking of, if not fully relaunching, at least sort of changing and mutating my cocktail channel. I might be in a completely different headspace in 3 to 6 months. Who knows? But not least, I did mention earlier in the stream, with the help of my partner, I've got my finances in order at the moment. Oh, Boy Scout movie, Moonrise Kingdom. What the fuck about that? My room picture. I do remember now. I kind of promised to do that, Lisa, and I didn't. But I do have some good pictures of that setup. But I again, I don't want to do anything. So Justin, he puts in clips of funny things that happen at his live shows, like when Julia Gillard's nephew showed up when he got a boomer to spank. Oh God. What are we up to? U Foods, yes. Wait, when is my U Foods arriving tomorrow? Lunchtime or pre-lunchtime. Okay. All right. Well, Safa's not here, so I won't do the U Foods order live on stream. Oh, what the fuck? I won't do the U Foods order live on stream. I'll just do it tomorrow. Moonrise Kingdom, I have not seen. I am somewhat familiar. Let me look it up. What is Moonrise Kingdom? It's a 2012 film. Jesus, okay. Island off the coast of New England, summer of 1965. Two 12-year-olds fall in love and run away. But a violent storm is approaching the it's on Netflix, apparently. I've not seen it. Oh, Lisa, you missed what I said. Did you hear it? I feel you on the internet going out. It's a whole thing. Wait, do I have any massages here? No, I don't. Okay. It's all good in the hood. And it's 9:40 now. I feel like I may be fading. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. Maybe I need to cut tonight short so I can put a proper effort in tomorrow night for the party night. Now put that can over there. There's a bear in there. And a chair as well. You're messaging me on Discord. Okay, well, I might be able to answer that. On Discord, maybe tomorrow. Hang on, boy. It's one of my clarified cocktails. I'm trying to remember, what's this meant to taste like? This is meant to taste like a Malteser. So this is meant to taste like confectionery, inspired by a cocktail I had last time Mrs. Angry and I went to Healesville to the Four Pillars Distillery. They had a clarified cocktail they called the Malteser Falcon, which is meant to taste like a Malteser. And for the Ollie, to be fair, I'm a distraction from getting your laser discs done. Oh, I'm distracting you. Well, yeah, again, time difference. I don't know. You got a couple of hours before you should go to bed. But now I've just poured myself a drink. So I'm going to sip this. That is super fucking good, quite honestly. Oh, what is that lingering taste that it has? It's kind of like a Werther's original caramel, honestly. Nintendo Lunchbox. Is Breaking Bad Better Call Saul? I've not watched. I've watched like the first season of Better Call Saul. I've watched all the Breaking Bad and fucking love it. I should try to watch some more Better Call Saul because I am quite the Bob Odenkirk fan. So I should try and watch some more of it. But there's so much good quality stuff to watch. I feel like most people who've watched both prefer Better Call Saul. Home Fidelity Street. Oh, Company Business with Gene Hackman in 45 minutes. Nice. I just heard some extremely weird noises outside and I don't know what they were. Nintendo Lunchbox. In Better Call Saul, besides Bob Odenkirk playing Slippin' Jimmy, Saul Goodman, I do love the guy who plays Mike Ehrmantraut. And he seems to get more of a look in Better Call Saul. He's very good. I really like him. Really good character. Yeah, you agree? Nintendo Lunchbox, Mike makes the show. Yeah, he's very, very good. And he definitely seems to be a bigger part of Better Call Saul. He was a pretty big part in Breaking Bad, but I feel like he's a bigger part in Better Call Saul. But Home for the Elderly has it on his Plex. So I tried to get Mrs. Angry to watch it. She didn't dislike it, but I haven't got it past the first episode. So I think, I don't know, maybe I'll just watch Better Call Saul. Because I do want to know what happens in it. Yes, he was much younger, Mike Ehrmantraut in Beverly Hills Cop. Okay, actually, I just generally want to look him up because I can't think of his name. Or do you think Stevie Wonder is the worst? You don't like Stevie Wonder? Damn. Harsh. Big call, though. Okay. Because I can't remember his name. I'm going to go Better Call Saul and get the cast. Because I want his history. Jonathan Banks is Mike Ehrmantraut. I want his history. Where's his IMDb? Okay. Let's look at this together. All right, Jonathan Banks. All right. Photos known for actor. God, he's in Phineas and Ferb. Okay, that's super funny to me. He's in Phineas and Ferb. He's in Invincible for one episode. Okay. Better Call Saul. I want to go right back. What's his old shit? Shit, he was in Robot. So he's done a lot of voice work. Yes, okay. He was in one episode of The Expanse. He's done a lot of voice work for animated stuff. Let's go right back. God, he was in one episode of Parks and Rec. Jesus. 28 episodes of Breaking Bad. Let's go right back. Let's keep going for. I want to think the oldest thing I've seen him in. He's in 2 episodes of Sequest. 1 episode of Texas Walker. He was in 1 episode of Deep Space Nine. Damn. He's just done 8 episodes of Falcon. Just all this shit I've never heard of. He's been in so many things. 3 episodes of Hardcastle and McCormick. Let's go. There, I remember him from the Adventures. I do remember him from the Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across the 8th dimension. Let's just keep going. He was in Hill Street Blues for 2 episodes. TJ Hooker for 2 episodes. He's at Yes 48 Hours back in 82. That might be the oldest one I actually remember him from. 3 episodes of Lou Grant, 79 to 81. He was in Airplane. I do not remember him in it. Jesus Christ, he was in 1 episode of Little House on the Prairie and the Waltons. I feel confident. Oh, yeah, it's like all this shit. Barnaby. God, he's been working for 50 years. I feel like the oldest thing I remember him in is 48 Hours. And that's 40 odd years ago. Jesus Christ, the dude has been working for so long. He's just, he's just a dude who's just been working for 50 years. Yeah, but I think the oldest thing I consciously remember him in, Beverly Hills Cop. He's a cop in that. But he's such a great that guy. Been in so much for so long. And for the Airplane, he was the dude on the computer talking about what an asshole Ted is because of his attitude. It's like he has such a good character face. So he's a good character actor. Attitude. Altitude. Murphy threw him over a buffet table. Oh, is he not a cop? Dude, I'm fucking distracted. I just remember him being in it. It's so hard to be sure. But we'll keep on keeping on. Oh, it will be interesting for me tomorrow to do a little edit and find out what the audio is like with my Blue Yeti microphone on the desk versus the Zoom recorder being close to me on the desk. And we'll see what is the best one. Because also, I think if it's going to be in shot, this just kind of looks cool if it's in shot. So we'll see. I was just going to burp then. I said, no, I feel like there's going to be some follow through. I have to suppress that burp or I'm going to throw up on the stream. And we do not want that. So, yeah, I'm going to do a little test edit tomorrow before the stream so I know which works the best. Nintendo Lunchbox. Do one more recording. You. Oh, you're right. I wasn't doing my I'm making a video voice. But I think if I compare the ones, I will get a very clear indication of the difference in sound quality between using that mic and using the Zoom recorder close to me. But again, it's so funny to me that I grossly underestimated how long the cable on the microphone was. Like I'm a goddamn idiot, basically. All right. Gotta put a bit more flavor in this. For Mrs. Angry to have some flavor in her hot chocolate in the morning. Because she puts the orange peel and any water from my ice melting into her hot chocolate. And I'm making more clear ice this weekend too. So we'll see how that goes. Just randomly, I just thought of, it's absurd how well I'm going in my day job at the moment. The number of people that think I'm doing really good work. And I have super bad imposter syndrome. So when people are looking to me and respecting me as a voice of authority, I'm like, I'm just waiting for them to decide I'm shit. I feel like my view of myself is summed up by an old Far Side comic where there's all these bums sitting in an alley, like, drinking their hooch out of a brown paper bag. But in with them is a cockroach. And the cockroach says, yeah, I had it all. CEO job, corner office. Everyone looked up to me. Then one day someone went, "Hey, he's just a big cockroach." That's me. I'm the big cockroach. No matter how well it goes in my day job, I just repeatedly expect people to go, "Hey, he's just a big cockroach." And so yeah, it's very weird because I am actually really good at my job, honestly, but I find it so hard to shake the imposter syndrome. And I've had a few people saying really good things to me recently about my work, and I'm like, "Oh, it's only a matter of time till they work out. It's all a sham." Uh, so, if you've ever doubted yourself, I'm right there with you. I have just severe imposter syndrome. Uh, Always expecting to be outed as a fraud, which objectively is ridiculous. But I find it super hard to shake. Uh, mm. Oh my god, these liqueurs are so fucking good. God damn, I make good alcoholic beverages. Am I poisoning myself? Yes. Should I stop doing it? Also, yes. Am I going to stop doing it? No, because A, tastes good. B, kind of like being drunk. So, you're going to do that. You're going to go to bed. I feel like there's a bit of residual in there. So I'm going to eat some cherries before I go to bed. God damn, I love these cherries. Fucking yeah. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Those maraschino cherries are so fucking good. I reckon I haven't been too Tim Smith. I mean, I'm a little Tim Smith at the moment. Oh wait, where's the fucking breathalyzer? Let's see if the breathalyzer's working. This is the last thing I'll do before going to bed. It's doing its little countdown from 100 for whatever reason. So it's like calibrating its stuff. And I don't even know if this works, but I have not wrapped my head around this little breathalyzer. But it's counting down. And it's almost ready. Here we go. That's saying 0.15, so 3 times over the legal limit. I think that's actually accurate. Oh my God, there was a story in the media this week of the cops pulling a guy over because there was a beer bottle on the roof of his car. And when they breathalyzed him, he was 7 times over the limit. Like, how do you get to be 7 times over the limit and stay conscious? It's like, fuck that guy. Definitely take him off the road. Okay, I think the breathalyzer was working. I think 0.15. And I think that's double Tim Smithed. I kind of feel like it was accurate there. I still haven't quite worked out how that thing works, but I think 0.15, 3 times over the limit, kind of accurate for me tonight. All right, but having done that, I'm going to go to bed. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Ooh, party night tomorrow night. Charlotte, hello on Twitch. How's my streaming going? It was kind of fun, but I'm going to bed now. But if you're around, Charlotte, tomorrow night, party night, I go for much longer. Hours longer than now. Madam Butterfly, bye to you. I hope you have a good day at work. I'm gonna go to bed. See you fine folk another time. I might go to the post office tomorrow if I remember it. Send a few things to home for the elderly. But whatever happens, I'm probably going to be streaming. Nintendo Lunchbox, 5 a.m. for you, 10 p.m. for me. But I'm going to bed because I got to work tomorrow. Ah, Charlotte, you're very kind that I'm looking good. You're my friend now. You're my best friend. You said I look good. But again, if you're around tomorrow night, I'll be on along for longer and I'll be able to chat. But I'm going to bed now. So bye for now.
You are totally